Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I have a lot of hauls to do. I don't know if I'm going to do them all today or if I'm going to do kind of one at a time and upload them. I also have a last half of November wax empties to bring to you guys. But I thought today, at least, I would bring you my Hayden Rowe huge haul. For me, it's huge. I went in and grabbed a loaf of every single scent that she had that I knew I loved or ones that I hadn't tried that I thought I would really like. Just because I'm on a no-buy until wax no-buy until next fall stuff comes out. So you won't be seeing me on Facebook or anything until probably after July 4th. That's usually kind of when fall stuff starts coming out. So I got a bunch of stuff and I'm here to talk to you guys about it. You guys know I love Hayden Rowe. You know that I love Christina. Her company is fabulous. She's always so kind and patient. Her wax is crazy strong, for me at least. I do very much prefer her fresh, masculine, and fruity scents. Every vendor has strengths, I believe, and her strengths really excel in fruity, fresh, and masculine, in my opinion. So let's just get started. Hayden Rowe is her company, and she has this really simplistic vibe and look to her wax, and I really enjoy it. She has her website, haydenrowe.com, and then her email is christina@haydenrowecandle.com. She always puts a little thank you note in her orders or in your orders, and it says, "Thank you so much for your order. We hope that you enjoy your selections. Happy melting, Christina." She also always provides a little sticker with like a positive saying on it. I've already stuck it on one of my loaves, so when I get there, I will show that to you. I kind of have them in order here, and I actually wrote all of the notes down for you guys, even of the samples. So here we go. I got 3 samples in this order, and this first one is called Twinkies. This is sponge cake and heavy cream. To me, this just kind of smells like a really sweet, heavy cream. But I will say, I don't like eating Twinkies, and I don't like the smell of Twinkies, so I am not the best person to tell you about this one. I'm not a Twinkie fan. I know that probably makes me crazy to some of you guys. The next sample, I've purchased this one before, and I like it a lot. This is her Lavender Mac Apple, and she says this is a sweet lavender and Mac Apple. I have told you guys before that sweet lavender is not my favorite. And she puts the samples in these cute little duckies. I love them. They're a perfect melt size. I love lavender and Mac Apple together, but my favorite blend is herbal lavender and Mac Apple. I also know that I'm of the minority in that. In general, in the wax world, more people, at least from the videos I watch and the little reviews or little things that I see on vendors' pages, in general, people like sweet lavender better, which is totally fine. And so vendors like to make things that people like to melt and smell. And so I understand that there's a lot of sweet lavender around, but this smells really good. I do actually have a souffle of this, and I enjoy melting it quite a bit. That Mac Apple makes it feel fallish, but I also feel like Mac Apple can be melted all year. So I love that one, and it's really strong. My last sample here, let me throw that in my box, is Men's Club, and this is leather, mahogany, and tobacco. This is one of her house blends, and I really like it. The lavender or the leather in here is really strong. And then next, I think I probably get that tobacco, and then just a touch of the mahogany. It very much is represents like a Men's Club, like leather chairs, cigars, and mahogany wood. It's very nice. Okay. So this first one, I will say, is not a loaf, and it was an accident. I wanted a loaf of this. I should have gone back in, but I didn't. I actually need to go, sorry. I need to go on the website and see if there's any left. But I already have a loaf of this, but I only have about half of it left. And I accidentally bought a souffle instead of a loaf. And this is my very, very favorite fruity scent that she does. This is called Jerry. I know that if you're a Hayden Rowe lover, you probably love Jerry. This is a huge favorite on her page. So Jerry is referring to a cheerleader on that show Cheer. And he was just always like a really happy, positive person on the show. And so she made this a very happy, positive scent. And so Jerry's notes are fizzy pop, tart lime, and pink berries. Now this scent, you guys, this is what her soufflés look like if you don't know. This scent is so good. In the summer, she does a lot of fruity scents. A lot of fruity blends. This is just my favorite. It's so tart and happy and juicy. And I think that I just really like that pink berry and lime together. Oh my gosh. It's so like happy and positive. And it's, you guys, the throw on this is like a 15 out of 10. I love I melt this in my entire house, but in my bathroom, it just, you can't smell this and not be happy and uplifted and energized. That's just how this one is. So this is one that I will, as long as she offers it, I will continue to buy because it might be like literally my favorite fruity scent in all of wax. She does such great fruity scents. Okay, the next, so all the rest are loaves. The next one here is Holiday Linen. This is clean laundry hung out on the line, bayberries, apple, pine, and thyme. And you guys might have heard me speak about this one when I did her, what was it, her Christmas in Vermont. Was that correct? I think it's Christmas in Vermont Ready Bits release, because this was one of them. And it's beautiful. And I went on and on about it. And I'm so glad that I was able to get a loaf, because this literally smells like, the way I kind of describe it is, you have just cleaned your house and gotten it all ready for guests to come over. And it's literally like the minute before the guests are coming over. And you have that leftover cleaning product almost scent. Your linens are clean. The air is fresh. You have your cinnamon pine cones out. You have a real fresh tree there. You have the guest soaps out. It just smells like the house is ready for Christmas guests. That's what this smells like. Definitely fresh, clean laundry, but there's soap involved for sure. Like a soapy soap, like a bar soap. But there's definitely bayberries, pine. My lipstick just got there. I'm not saying I smell straight up apple, but it could be in there. And the thyme could just be adding to like the soapiness of the pine or something in there, but I'm not smelling it straight up. This is just beautiful. I would definitely put this more in a fresh category. Not in laundry, not in even necessarily straight up holiday either. You could melt this all year round. It just has a touch of that pine and bayberry that makes it like a laundry to melt at the holiday time, but not just holiday. I hope that makes sense. Very fresh, very soapy, very good. Okay, the next one, I was kind of nervous about this one. I think I'd had a Ducky sample in it before, but I've never melted a lot of it. So this one's called, let me just start off with. This is called Just Beachy, and the notes are almond milk, sea salt, sunscreen, coconut, and plumeria. Now, I love sunscreen scents. Love, love, love them. But also, if they're too strong on sunscreen, it can give me a headache, even though I love the smell of it. So I was kind of like, ooh, I'm buying a loaf of this. I hope it's not straight up sunscreen, only because I would love the smell of it, but I would get a headache. But it's not. So Just Beachy. And this is the one I decided to put the sticker on. And it says, prove people wrong. Love it. Thank you so much for that sticker. Ooh, it's so good. Okay, so everything is in there. It's just so equal. I definitely get that sea salt. Her sea salt is this very smooth, like precious waters scent. I don't know how else to say it. It's just so smooth and calming and like mysterious almost. So I get that there. But I also get what she's saying about almond milk, because there is just something very, the almond milk and coconut go together because it's just very creamy. But I do also get plumeria. I had a little moment there with Bath and Body Works plumeria. So I get that type of plumeria in here. And I just get a touch of sunscreen, just enough to make this like beachy. Beautiful. This is not too much on any of those notes. So if anyone is afraid of this scent called Just Beachy, don't be. Because it's actually quite smooth and calm and serene. but happy at the same time because it's sunny. It's not too much of anything. It's beautiful. And I get every single one of those notes in a very well blended, calm way. So it is like floral because of that plumeria, but fruity because of that coconut, creamy because of the almond milk. It's gorgeous. And it's going to be strong because it's Hayden Rowe. But I have a feeling that this is not going to be one of those like 15 out of 10s. It's going to be just perfect at like that 7 or 8 out of 10. Oh gosh, I'm so glad I got that one. I'm glad I decided to because it's exactly what I wanted. So, okay, this next one that I got, I have had before and I love, like fell in love with this one. It's so great in the fall and the winter, but I just love it year round too. So this one's called Maine Woods, and I know a lot of Hayden Rowe fans love this one too. It's a house blend, and this is fresh balsam with hints of wood smoke. But guys, this does not give me a headache at all. So Maine Woods, as in like the state, Maine Woods. Oh my goodness. So this one got a little mushied. Let me see if I can take it out, even though it's kind of bent. It smells like this color. So you get that balsam in there for sure. And there's definite smokiness in it, but the smokiness is not overwhelming. Oh, it's beautiful. This is like you are outside, like in Maine or some like a more northern state that is very densely woodsy. And there's fog and it's kind of humid and wet, but cold with that fog. And there are like, there's like chimney smoke in the background. Maybe you have a fire going. This smoke is it's not embery smoke. It's literal like fire smoke, but not that barbecue smoke. Oh, it's so beautiful and rugged and so like atmospheric. It's just, if you like tree scents, but it doesn't necessarily have to be a holiday tree scent, but it could be if you wanted it to be, get Maine Woods. And you guys, this one is really, it's strong, like an 8 out of 10, I would say, but definitely not migraine inducing or headache inducing for me, even though some pine scents can really do that to me. This one is beautiful. I have raved about this one before. I have a snap bar that is almost gone. I have like just a few squares left and I've been hoarding them because I didn't want to have none. So I'm so happy to have this loaf. Okay, this next one, if you guys watched my Ready Bits for her Christmas release, or if you follow Hayden Rowe's page, you know that this is just, I mean, it just struck a spot in my heart. It's stunning. It's beautiful. It's everything I want in a holiday scent right now. This one is called Holiday Compote, and I'm so sorry if I'm not saying that word correctly. The notes in this one are apple, peach, cranberry, peach nectar, cinnamon, and mulling spices. It just, let's see, there's little wax pieces falling out. Let me see if I can take it out of its little mushed tin here. Oh my gosh. This is just holiday. I first, which I'm so thankful for, get the mulling spices. I am a mulling spice fiend. Okay. So mulling spices. And it, you know, it says there's quite a bit of peach in here. I think the peach just gives it like a juiciness. But I don't smell straight up peach. It's in there. It kind of rounds it out, makes it juicier and a touch fruitier, but you wouldn't smell this and be like, oh, peach or peach nectar. Not at all. You might smell it and say apple, but this also isn't straight up apple either. It's more of an apple cranberry, because the cranberries also know. It's more of like a juicy apple cranberry meets cinnamon sticks with other mulling spices. And it's gorgeous. And I melted this and it was like a 9 out of 10, very strong. I talked myself out of getting 2 loaves of this because I don't want to get sick of it. I want this to be something special that I order every holiday season from her and just have it like lift spirits and bring the end of the year, you know, conclude it in a good way. This is beautiful. If you are a mulling spices lover like me, get Holiday Compote and you will not be disappointed. It's amazing. Okay, this next one is one I've actually been wanting to get since spring or summer from her. I just never either like had my wax budget okay to get it when it was available or whatever. I don't know why I never did, but I've been wanting it. This next one is called Coconut Tranquility. And if you know about Hayden Rowe, you know that she has a house scent called Tranquility. And it's kind of like a powdery, but not powdery in like a baby powder way. Powdery as in like a scented, like talcum powder that we used to use that we don't use anymore. That can be like perfumed almost. So this says fresh powdery Tranquility scented with pure coconut. So it's not like a gourmand coconut or anything like that. But it's just this beautiful kind of brown, warm brown color. And goodness, it truly, hold on, I have little wax pieces on it. I love that she put pure coconut, that she said that, because it really smells like, oh, I didn't know that it was double layered. Look at that. It's beautiful. Okay. I think the layers have different scents then. Okay, well, good. I can kind of tell you about them separate. Sorry, it is like shedding wax everywhere. Her Tranquility scent. So she's had her Tranquility scent mixed with peppermint, lavender, lemon, coconut. I think those are the ones I know of. There might be more though. And it's this. So this is the Tranquility scent, this white. It's beautiful. Powdery, floral. There's something in there that is like in the back of my mind that I'm recognizing. Oh, it's beautiful. It's so freaking beautiful, that Tranquility scent. And this coconut is a true, almost like cocoa butter coconut. So good. This smells very much like real, like a real coconut mixed with, like if you were at a tropical spa, but not fruity tropical, like a natural, like a high-end homeopathic natural spa with real coconut butter. I'm so happy I got this. Oh, goodness. So I didn't just get holiday scents, clearly. I wanted some that was going to kind of last me throughout the year. And while this is kind of summery because of coconut, it doesn't just scream summer. You could melt this all year. It almost smells balmy, if that makes sense. Like a coconut balm. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Whoa, falling out. Ochre. I had to get this next one because if you know me, you'll see why here. Let me flip my page over. This is her candy cane. Me and my mint obsession. I could just melt mint stuff all day, every day. I gotta toss it up. Okay, so this just says Candy Cane Classic Peppermint. So it's good, but it does not smell like a candy cane to me. Look how pretty this loaf is, though. I love those, like, different colors. This is beautiful. It does smell... It's that sweet peppermint. So this actually, it doesn't smell like a candy cane. This to me smells like, you know those, what is the company where you get it in the tub and it's those melt away, like twisted ball candy cane candies? It kind of smells like that, where it's a touch, the sugariness in them is different than a candy cane. The melt away kind of ones. So while this smells really good and I really like it, it's not nose clearing peppermint, which wouldn't make sense for candy cane anyway. But it's really nice. But it doesn't smell like a straight up candy cane, like I said. It smells like those melt away ones where that sugar is just different. If you kind of catch my drift and understand what I'm saying. It smells just, I just can't get enough of mint scents, you guys. I just freaking love mint. Mint, mint, mint. Okay, and then another one that you guys might be sick of me talking about because I talk about it all the time with multiple vendors. This is Frosted Juniper. Don't kill me for talking about it again. The notes on this one are juniper, ozone, camphor, citrus, pine, currant, and red berry. This is the same oil that a lot of vendors have, and I'm happy about that because, Frosted Juniper. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I feel like in hers, for some reason, the red berry and currant comes out a little bit more. This could absolutely be a holiday scent, but also just year round. I'm getting that camphor up my nose too. Okay, definitely juniper, like a true juniper bush. And that red currant and red berry, camphor. Just a small touch of pine. If there's citrus, it's kind of going along with that pine. Pine to my nose is citrusy. You know what I mean if you smell straight up pine. Oh, this is beautiful. I melted her Ready Bit, and it was like a 9 or 10 out of 10. So strong. Just, if you are someone that likes fresh scents, you guys, you have to try Frosted Juniper. Whether it's from Hayden Rowe or whatnot. Oh, she just did such a good job on this. But every wax blend, type of wax type, I swear brings out different notes. And for some reason in hers, which is actually surprising because I feel like her wax lends more to freshness than anything. Oh, sorry. But the berries are definitely coming out the most. Sorry, I have to readjust a lot because I have like really bad sciatic nerve pain in certain positions. So anyway, okay, the very last one, let me just start off with, you can't love everything from every vendor, right? Like you can't, I'm literally in love with everything I just put down there. Let me see how many that was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 loaves. One was a souffle. And then 3 samples. You can't be in love with everything. And I bought a loaf of this without smelling it first, so it's my fault if I don't like it, right? And I haven't melted it yet. So I can't say that I don't like it yet. By the notes, I thought I would, but let me just talk about it. So I bought a loaf of lemon mint. And this says, which I didn't read the description, so this is also my fault. And also, but reading the description, I would probably like it. This is fresh iced lemons with green garden mint. I don't know why I was thinking this was going to be more of like a lemon curd, like tart lemon, nose clearing mint combination. That's what I was hoping for. It's not. This is her loaf, lemon mint. And I haven't melted it yet, and I might really love it when I melt it. It's very interesting. So if you've had her lemon wood before, that's the lemon that's in here. Let me see if it's layered. Oh, it is. It's so pretty. It's unsweet. There's 0 sweetness to this, which is fine. It's very much a lemon rind. The white part of the lemon rind. And the mint in this is a garden. It's very much like almost like a mint tea scent. So I think as it gets warmer and it gets hot outside, I will really appreciate this. But it's very much like a lemon balm mint tea. Super herbal, 0 sweetness. So I don't want to say I don't like it because I like these notes. I do. It's just not what I was expecting at all. For some reason. I don't know why. It's pretty though. I think though I'm going to have to wait till it's warmer outside. This could do very well in spring or summer. I can almost smell like soil with it. I know I'm sure that's not in here, but because that garden mint is so like straight up like garden mint. And that lemon is it's like an earthy lemon and an earthy mint almost with 0 sweetness. It's almost like I smell soil too. So like I said, I mean, those are things that if I've talked about before, like I would like, and I think I'll like it when it's warm, but I'm not smelling it right now and loving it. But holiday scents are on my brain right now. It's December 1st. I'm looking for that mulling spice, you know, those tree scents, things like that. So all I can say is that right now my nose and brain aren't super happy with it, but I like it. It smells good. So anyway, I hope that makes sense. I'm not trying to bash anything. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you got anything from Hayden Rowe recently, let me know. She is having another restock December 4th. It's her spa restock, and I have already done a Ready Bits video on that. So go check that out if you're wanting to look for any of those spa restock scents. There are some amazing ones in there. Lots of nice, fresh, relaxing, calm scents. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys are well, and I will see you again probably later today with another video. So have a good one. Thank you so much.